Hey, Pretty Girl Club. So today I'm going to talk about my opinion on fake exoticals. And when I use the term fake exoticals, I'm referring to those who are largely unambiguous or those with very low admixture, maybe like less than 20% admixture, who have done certain things to their appearance to appear more racially ambiguous, to appear more quote unquote biracial, or to look more like a stereotypical mixed race person. So the examples I'm going to be using in this video are women like Sierra, people like Little Kim, and other very popular celebrities. So, on this channel, you've heard me talk about the struggles that we have experienced as MLS people and how others obsess over our appearance while simultaneously trying to look like us. So, when it comes to these women who have done all these surgeries or they've done certain things to their skin or their hair textures to look like me, I actually don't care what others do with their bodies as long as they are not making fun of me specifically. The part where I have a problem is when we see women in Black women empowerment spaces who claim to be empowering women of color. They claim to be empowering women who have Blackness as a part of their ancestry, but then they will simultaneously try to look like you and then turn around and call you names like mediocre, basic, or ramen noodle head. So when it comes to these celebrities and the things that they've done, I actually don't care. To be honest, I feel like a lot of women who are not celebrities, I feel like a lot of these women deep down inside, they wish they could get procedures or do certain things to look different. I don't judge people who want to look different because it's your body, it's your life. You can look however you want. But I do feel like a lot of women who do want to get plastic surgeries and stuff, they are just not confident enough to do that. They're afraid of the reactions from their friends and family members. They're afraid of what others will think of them. They're afraid that others will view them as like self-hating or whatever. So instead of being authentic to themselves and just saying, hey, you know what, I want to get the BBL, you know what, I want to get this surgery on my eyes or whatever, instead of actually admitting that's what they want and going after it, they will just they'll self-loathe. So deep down on the inside, they'll be looking in the mirror, not liking how they look, and they may do some more temporary remedies to try to look different, such as wearing different wigs or, maybe relaxing their hair or whatever. And then they will just go on being triggered by women who naturally look that way. So as long as a person is minding their business and paying their exotical tax like Sierra, then I actually don't care because, she's doing her own thing. She just got her surgeries or whatever. She appears to have changed her skin tone. She appears to have changed her nose. I see that she's wearing, a lot of blonde highlights and things like that. And she ended up marrying a guy who's mixed race or whatever. So she appears to just kind of be minding her business and getting her bags. And also, the reason that a lot of women do things like this, changing their appearance, is because their careers and their relevance is actually based on their appearance. I just talked about this a couple of episodes ago on this channel about how being quote unquote pretty or having pretty privilege is like being a celebrity on a very small scale. So if you want to actually be a real celebrity, like an actual super famous person like Sierra or like Little Kim, or you want to go into Hollywood or something, your looks become a lot more important. So this is why we see a lot of these people getting all of these surgeries. And so in her case, she obviously felt like she would receive more attention or more pretty privilege by, looking a little bit more heavily admixed or whatever. And to be honest, was she wrong? She wasn't wrong because she actually did receive more attention. Her career has lasted all of this time despite not really being able to sing in the same capacity as a lot of the other artists that you see in Hollywood. She's actually caused her career to have longevity. She was able to attract and date and marry an MLS man. So I genuinely don't believe that she would be where she is if she had not got these surgeries or whatever. And you guys may get mad and say, oh, well, are you supporting surgery? Well, I am supporting anybody who wants to do whatever they want with their body as long as they are not specifically coming for me. Now, if you want to go out and get surgeries, if you want to go Michael Jackson it up or do whatever you want, that's your personal business. Just don't try to make fun of others who were born that way or try to say, oh, well, they're mediocre, they're average, they're basic, nobody wants you, nobody likes you, no one's jealous of you. No, clearly we are not mediocre and basic because People are spending tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars to look like an MLS person. So I really just believe that these people who are doing these things are actually just proof of that. I've already said that a lot of these people, they want to date us, they want to create us, or they want to be us. So if you look at a lot of the surgeries and the beauty enhancements that these people get, it is proof that they have a specific phenotype they want to represent. And it is either a darker skinned mixed woman or a lighter skinned mixed person or lighter skinned monoracial or just someone who looks like they have a very heavy admixture in their background. And we didn't create this beauty standard. We didn't create this popularity. I just feel like it's a reflection of the direction that society is going. So we can't help how we were born, and we in this Exoticals United community, we can't help that others naturally want to look in the way that we were born. All I ask is that since you do want to look like me, since you do want to, mimic my hair texture or hairstyle or facial features or whatever, I simply ask that you respect us and do not show racism towards mixed race people. So I think that as long as a person can be respectful to us and admit and be honest and say, okay, you know what, I really think that phenotype looks really pretty and like that's how I want to look, and so I'm going to look like that. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go make YouTube videos and be like gluing a wig on while simultaneously talking crap about people who naturally have type 3 hair. No, that is dramatic, and that's also a sign of jealousy. That is a basic sign of jealousy. But the fact that people go out of their way to change their phenotype to look like an MLS person, that is just proof that MLS people are the true standard of beauty and the true blueprint. I'm not trying to say that other people can't be a standard of beauty, but I'm saying that we certainly are one of the standards of beauty. There's no way that you can tell me that every other ethnicity, every other people group in the entire world is a standard of beauty, and suddenly mixed race people, oh no, you're nothing, you're basic, you're mediocre. No, that's gaslighting. Society tells you exactly where you sit when it comes to quote unquote pretty privilege or, how you look. And so if you're looking around and you're seeing that people are trying to look like you, people are trying to mimic the way that you were naturally born, then it's obvious that, you are considered pretty or whatever. So I actually don't mind people doing stuff like this because it just proves my point further. And notice how in a lot of the Black empowerment spaces, they don't talk about this stuff. They want to gloss over it as if it's not a big deal. They see women like Pinky Doll and they say, oh, well, no, she was just in the sun and then like she got out of the sun and that's it. Notice how if a person is darker skinned and unambiguous and they look 12 shades lighter, then, oh no, they were just in the sun and then they got out of the sun. But if it's someone who was naturally not dark skinned from the beginning and they get half a shade lighter, suddenly it's, oh my God, they're bleaching, they hate themselves, oh my God, they want to be white. So where is that energy for people who are unambiguous? Like I said, if you view someone as more privileged than you, or if you view someone as already prettier than you, then you're going to naturally call out whatever you feel is a beauty enhancement. A lot of people like to call out, oh, so-and-so got a nose job. Oh, well, her hair is fake. Her boobs are fake. But you don't have that same energy for Kelly Rowland. She's had a nose job. Her boobs are fake. Her hair's fake. I don't see anybody giving that same smoke to her. Why? Because deep down inside, you don't view her as fitting the same level of a beauty standard as these other women who are, MLS women or women who have a different phenotype. So that's why you don't come for Kelly Rowland. That's why you don't come for these other women. Because deep down inside, on a subconscious level, you don't view their beauty as being on the same level. That's not my problem. That is the problem of the people who complain about things like colorism, texturism, featureism, and pretty privilege. Anyway, what do you guys think about this video? Let me know in the comment section and I'll talk to you next time. Stay pretty, ladies.